Tonics are a big class of Chinese herbs or Chinese medicines that can help with promoting health, preventing illness, and in some instances, healing conditions of illness. Let's begin with the first group of tonics known as Qi Tonics. Let me mention a few. The one that comes most to mind for Qi Tonics is Huang Qi or astragalus. It's sometimes also called Bei Qi, and the Cantonese call it Pak Kei. In terms of taste, it is a little sweet, and in its nature is that it is a little warm. Huang Qi strengthens the qi of the spleen and of the lung. It can improve appetite, reduce fatigue, and sometimes reduce diarrhea that arises from qi deficiency of the spleen. It can also be used to treat coughs, shortness of breath, and sweating, unnatural profuse sweating that is due to weakness of qi, mainly of qi of the lung. We should strengthen one's external defenses, and Huang Qi is one of the best ways by which you can develop your defenses against the external environment. So to prevent yourself from catching colds due to wind and cold, Huang Qi is a good tonic to develop your qi for defense. There is also some evidence now that Huang Qi, regular ingestion of Huang Qi can help to lower blood glucose levels. So people with type 2 diabetes may consider taking some Huang Qi regularly. The other herb that most of you probably know very well is American ginseng, or in Mandarin it's called Xiyangsheng, or the Hokkiens call it Yusim, or the Cantonese call it Yongsam. American ginseng is sweet, it is cool in nature, it invigorates qi of the lung and of the spleen. Now, some people don't know the difference between American ginseng and regular Chinese ginseng. There are actually important differences. Chinese ginseng is a little bit warm, whereas American ginseng is a little bit cool. And so American ginseng, besides being a qi tonic, can also be used for reducing internal heat because it's slightly cool. Besides being a qi tonic, American ginseng can also nourish what is called the yin of the body, yin as in yin and yang. And in doing so, it promotes the secretion of body fluids. So it could be used to treat the dry throats, sore throats, hot weather. American ginseng can be useful. So when a person is very tired, for example, from walking outside in the hot sun, been working all day, feels stressed up and dry, American ginseng is often the right tonic to use. Now, American ginseng is also more suitable for people who are intrinsically a bit warm because of its cool nature. Therefore, for people who are a bit heaty, so to speak, or a bit warm, it's probably more suitable to use than Chinese ginseng. Of course, we have to look at the other symptoms and conditions of the body, but by and large, because of its cool nature, it is more suitable for, especially for people who live in the tropics, like in Singapore, where the climate is warm and there's a tendency to damage the yin and tendency to be a bit heaty. The third qi tonic I would like to talk about is Chinese red dates or da zao, or also called hong zao. This is also sweet and it's warm. It's a good tonic for the spleen, the qi of the spleen. It nourishes blood and it can help to calm the mind. It is warm in nature, so it may result in internal heat, and often it is not advisable to take too much of it because you could develop some internal heat from taking too much of these red dates. It's very suitable for cooking because it's slightly sweet and it can make your soups taste a little sweeter and nicer. And also in the dishes that you cook, some hong zao sometimes help to enhance the taste. because of its naturally sweet taste. Another Qi tonic which is very readily available, not expensive, and is actually very good for most people, is shan yao, or also called huai shan. In English is known as the wild yam. Shan yao is sweet and is neutral, that is, neither hot nor cold. We regard it as an all-round Qi tonic because it covers quite a wide range of Qi deficiencies. It's good for the Qi of the lung, of the spleen, as well as of the kidney. It also promotes the production of body fluids. So for most conditions associated with Qi deficiency, some huai shan or shan yao is a good supplement. There's also some evidence that it may help to lower and control blood glucose. I find it quite useful sometimes to add some shan yao to porridge. If you take porridge in the morning, put some shan yao and boil with it, because then it becomes a very natural and quite tasty source of Qi, or of tonic for the Qi.